Government interventions such as maximum price is one of the most important government intervention into the market. Maximum price is used to reduce prices of some goods which government believe that people ought to have or government believe that people must consume in order to have a better and healthy lifestyle. An effective maximum price is always set below equilibrium. It is used to reduce prices of some goods and services such as merit goods. We always take price level on the y-axis and output on the x-axis. A normal demand and supply curve with an equilibrium price and equilibrium output, where demand is equal to supply. An effective maximum price set always below equilibrium, also known as price ceiling. When government imposed this maximum price, as a result of decrease in the price in the market, as sellers cannot sell anything above maximum price, they lose incentive and reduce supply. On the other hand, consumer demand increases. So demand will increase and quantity supply is definitely going to fall. Another problem that we face in maximum price that some consumers are able to purchase at point A. The demand is at point A. They are willing and able to spend a higher price in the market, which definitely be in the black market. It will be an unrecorded activity. Seller will have on the front out of stock, and they will be selling from the back door at a very high price, and that is known as black market price, as you can see in the graph. Effective demand will only be DA, because that is the only supply available in the market. Rest of the demand curve will become ineffective as that output will not be there in the market. So consumers will not be able to purchase a quantity from A to D. So that will be an ineffective demand. As consumers are willing, but they cannot purchase, the stock is not there, supply has been reduced. So to avoid this maximum price problems, such as when reduced quantity supplied is there's shortage in the market, prices cannot be increased and market will not correct itself automatically. So the quantity supplied will reduce, demand will rise. So government must provide subsidies, because if government do not provide subsidy, then there will be queuing, because output available in the market is only OQS, as you can see in the graph. This will result in first come, first serve maybe, and queuing, and then it will be turned into rights. To avoid those rights, government must provide subsidy in the short run, because subsidies will be ineffective in the long run. In the long run, government must take some actions to increase output, such as technological advancement. It may be research and development, training, healthcare, and education, because these are going to affect supply in the long run only, as we have more qualified, experienced workers and better technology. That better technology and qualified and experienced and more productive workers will increase supply in the long run. Supply after subsidy will shift to the right hand side, and the new equilibrium in the market will form at point B ball, as you can see here. So that point B will be the new equilibrium at which demand will be equal to supply in the long run, and we're not going to face any of these kind of problems like rights and queuing and all. So remember that effective demand is only that demand which consumer is willing and able to purchase. DA is the initial ability of the consumer to purchase, because from A to B, demand is not effective, as that supply is not there in the market. Supply are going to reduce the supply to OQS only after the effective maximum price is set below equilibrium. So it's a very important concept, and most of the students, they do not understand that only maximum price will not be effective, because it results in black market and government monitoring costs. It increases to a very large extent. So it is not possible for the government to monitor. At the same time, if demand and supply are inelastic, then maximum price will not be effective, as there will be a very small effect on the demand and supply. Government objective is not to reduce price only, but to increase consumption. That is the main objective of the government. And government want prices to be reduced so that people can consume more. But eventually what happens in the market, that supplier, they withdraw their stock from the market, as their objective is to maximize profit only. So there is a need to provide subsidies in the short run, and some steps to be taken to increase supply in the long run. So this is one of the very important concepts. Thank you very much.